Let's get into detail. You rocking with your boy Czar, all rights reserved, the blackout edition. Let's talk about this. If we presume Trayvon is trying to motion for him to get bail, we understand the other suspects are too. There are a few other suspects that have not been linked to any evidence. The only evidence they found is somehow magically surrounding Michael Boatwright. That's a problem. Think about this. Why is all evidence around him like no one else can be justified? Now, I remember something and I thought about something. There was a rumor where someone was alleging that Genesis had predisposed knowledge of knowing one of them. Is this true? Genesis, if it's not true, hop in and say it ain't true. One of them was saying that they knew you. Matter of fact, let's get a bit more detailed. One of them was saying not only did they know you, but they were also alluding to the fact that there could have been someone who was jealous that you were choosing a certain person. Now, even when I'm looking at this, it gets crazy. You see, however we look at this, guys, it's going to be crazy. That's the one thing we can't avoid. But the whole ideology of the bail, the whole ideology of these suspects fighting for freedom, why are they fighting so hard for their freedom? Why are they fighting so hard for their freedom? Now, here's the thing, too, about them being free, about them getting out and getting their freedom. Are they not worried about the potential dangers that surround this opportunity? It seems like they're not. Matter of fact, it seems like they need to get free in order to do something. Is this them in their way of getting free to deal with the mastermind? Could this be a potential? Because them getting free would be bad for the mastermind. He knows this. Whether it's targeting them or something, because they're going to come for you. These are suspects with absolutely nothing to lose at this point. These are suspects with nothing to lose. How does that sound to you? They ain't got nothing to lose anymore. Everything's on the line. And if they got done dirty and they prove this in some sort of way, honestly, authority won't be in a position to try and halt them from getting out to do what they want to do, presuming the mastermind's still living within the area. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, why is this as interesting as anything else? Let's get to it. The interest lies in the way the case is unfolding, because it's abnormal. This isn't the norm. This isn't even something that we've known for the usual. This isn't even something I can say, oh, I've seen this before. The way the case is unfolding is very different to us. Place in the comments below what you think the conclusion is. Now, I heard it's being pushed back again. Are they attempting to break the suspects? Let me explain this. It gets to a point where you're so tired of going in and out of court that you just accept the way things are. And if you accept the way things are, you're just willing to accept a punishment. These are where you working in to make guys take pleas. Now, lawyers have always been making moves. Go check. I've been talking about lawyers making moves. They're lawyers. But the court system continually pushing us back can break them. Think about it. They're going to miss their second Christmas. They could be with their family. They're going to thinking of all these things while you're locked up, dealing with people hating you. You think people ain't coming after them or hating them because of the Tentacion thing altogether? They're probably getting more death threats than anyone. But look at how it's breaking them down. It seems that they're being placed in a game. And the way the game works is who's going to break first. Is it going to be a witness who's out here free, waiting for the case to start? Or is it going to be a suspect who's locked up, continually rushed in and out of court? Things keep getting held off. But they're clinging to a hope in the things they've requested. From statements to experts. Look at the dynamics that are swirling. These dynamics are putting up a hard fight against the system we know. This is when common sense comes into play. They know they have a hope. So as long as their hope remains intact, Trying to break them gets harder and harder. But that's why pushing the case back. Now, what's scary is for the witnesses as well. If there's something to expose, the case could be getting pushed back because the investigators and the experts say, wait, we're on a trail. Don't rush it. And the fact it's alleging that till January some things are being held back, these guys are not only putting up a fight, but are the suspects winning? Are the suspects winning the fight? Are they beaten? Or are they winning? Think about this. See, it's all perception how you look at the way you're fighting in a bout like this. The public's going to hate you. People are going to hate you, but are you really hated to the point you've lost? If I can provide insight that there's something funny style going on and that somebody who's really a suspect can be found and the lawyers know who they're aiming for, but they're taking the steps to get to them, this not only provides hope, but reasoning for these suspects to cling to justice. This is a detrimental situation to put a mastermind in, because now you can barely get to them to get rid of them because they have so many law forces involved, not like they wanted them against their will, but at the same time it could expose you when you may not have been exposed, but information hasn't worked this way to show you exposed. This is crazy. This is crazy. These are suspects with nothing to lose. A very rare but nominal fix. It's interesting. It's exhilarating. Nothing to lose. They don't have nothing to lose going for you. Whether it's through law, however they do it. How is the turn of events going to happen? Let's stick to the case. Let's keep seeing what's going on. Bail is up. Who's going to get it? Are the suspects winning? All rights reserved.